2015 Rock and Fields. Almost a pause. Yeah, tomorrow, guys. I got a couple errands to do yet tomorrow, but tomorrow you guys the 411 of 2015 Rock and Fields. And yeah, also tomorrow will be getting packed up, you know, taking everything that I need. Just me, all my everything, my camera, a whole bunch of batteries. This kind of sorry that the sorry is really in my mind is really gotta pick up with so tomorrow, day of 2015 Rock and Fields. Get you guys set for the latest. All the bands that we're performing. This coming Friday. It's a good opener. There was this. Was it last year or? No, it wasn't last year. It was 2012. Was my debut. They had it was 2013. They had Trooper. They had classic bands like Good Clean Band like Trooper, Headpins. Kind of like your Night One. But 2012, and I'll be talking more about this day, probably around August 3rd, like I said, depending on time frame of when we come home to see. But just kind of like a quick look back of my first 3 years been making my force. 2012. I gotta say that was the biggest one was my debut, my first run for Rock and Fields. I was just like, wow! I was just like, I can recall that day was like my first year, first official year for 2015 Rock and Fields, and this is I was kind of starstruck. I was kind of like awed from that second walking around the whole site and seeing. I was also that same day. I think it was a Saturday or whatever. I was judged for their annual rock-off that they had that year, and I was just like, put me in as a judge. And next thing I know, I was just like, for those of you who know, as for those who were in my shoes, being a judge for the rock off, I was just like, wow, this is this I never thought something that I get to do also. I was just like, wow, thinking my lucky stars. And after being a judge for Rock Off, I had to kind of like take a breather, catch myself, gather my thoughts, because I was just like going from 0 to 100 and fast. I was just like, whoa. And then in that night, being finger 11, and I actually seen it live. I was standing on the deck with my camera, this one, and I'm like doing like about 5 or 6 videos of finger 11 performing while standing on the deck. I think it was when Default was playing. I was down in the pit area and getting video from that area. But I was just felt like I was. But now that I'm standing on the deck, I can get a good area view from the deck, because you can see from pit area down the bottom row where everybody's watching it, and up on the hill. I think the best moment from Rockin' Fields was last year when Serious Grace was formed. I was walking around the site. I was going up on the hill, and I was filming Serious Grace live at last year's 2014 Rockin' Fields, and just hearing the sound from the top of the hill, it was just like awesome. But yeah, 2015 Rockin' Fields. You know, I'll find out what surprises might happen during 2015 Rockin' Fields. And yes, by August 3rd, you guys will get the 411, the whole coup de grace of Area Fudge, Daughtry, Moist, Tea Party, Glory Sons, Pigeon Park, and by August 3rd, first thing I'll be doing when we're home, if somehow, and I'll probably say this a couple of times, but somehow, if I take a truck, if I can get all 2015 Rockin' Fields footage done, I mean like actual footage I'll be getting, and up on my YouTube channel the day after the entire event, that would be amazing. Because I got ever since this, I know I probably said this a couple of times, but it's always good to like, ever since this year's lineup was being put together, you know, like bands like Daughtry and coming together, you got Moist, you got Tea Party, you got Highline Crash, and the last number of days I've been busting my rear end I got drum covers for Daughtry, Moist, Lori Sons, Tea Party, and kind of like what you guys will see around August 3rd, but you know that will come around August 3rd, day after the event, but